What's going on, people? This stream isn't going to be too long. I did a stream earlier today. Y'all can go and check that out. But I wanted to talk about just the hypocrisy of certain people. Now, I put a video on Patreon. If you're a patron, go check out the video. Check out the video. Let me know what you think. Then you'll see why I'm doing this particular stream. Let's see who's here. Let's see, Kobe, Kendrick, Shelley, Simply, Tony, Terry, Wilfredo. See, Nolan, Ill Wills, Luke, the rapper, let's see, B. Blair, let's see, Kendall, let's see, Rodwell. The reason why this video is titled this way, if you're on my Patreon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and speak on a bunch of names and things of that nature. I just wanted to speak on the hypocrisy. And when you say things and when you present yourself a certain way, just understand that eventually you're going to get yourself caught up. You know, these people who run their mouths on social media and they like to call people names and try to dictate their blackness. You know, you've done dirt. You know, you definitely have some things that you're hiding away that eventually will get put out there because people are sick and tired of you. So DMV, Young, Turbattle, Antoine. And I just want people to understand that this is why I don't get on this platform and try to belittle people, tell people how they should think and act. That's not me. I'm not kicking you out of any community. That's not me. But you have other people who would do that. I don't have to do that. I say what needs to be said and keep it moving. You know, none of these people faze me. Neither commenters or content creators. And I see these people make these videos and do these streams and they try to dictate who can be a part of what community. Shout out to Ronette with the late fee. Appreciate that. They want to dictate who can be a part of what. But then when they get exposed, you know, then they're going to make all these excuses and then all of a sudden they're no longer part of any community. And this is exactly why when I make videos about certain people, you know, like I did with you know, that female that everybody is talking about. I made a video about her months ago and I was exactly right. And there was a lot of people who were hurt and they were bitter. They didn't want to believe the truth, but the truth is the truth, whether it's based in just opinions or based in facts. And it just happens to be based in both. I only speak on things that I know. And you have a female who's been exposed over and over and over. And then when you present all of that to people, you know what I'm saying, and put it in their face, then they'll still try to make excuses for it. You see, I want people to understand what the premise of what I, you know, speak about. When I make videos about people, that video sticks. Okay? Because I don't speak on anybody unless I know pretty much I have read them to a T. And I'm usually right. Just like this female who's getting, you know, spoken about by everybody. I was right about this person. And it validates that video. And I made that video almost a year ago. Shout out to Carl Edward James. What's going on, bro? Sadia, the topic is hypocrites. That's the topic. And the point of it is that you're not going to see me on any platform trying to dictate who can be a part of what when I have a closet that hasn't been cleaned. And you have this particular female who everybody's going in on, who has said disparaging things about a bunch of people. And now they've gotten themselves caught up. They've gotten themselves caught up to the point to where they're in a corner. But guess who is going to get them out of that? It's the same people who themselves are hypocrites, and they're going to come to the defense, whether they be male or female. So I want y'all to understand me when I say this. If you are a hypocrite, do not say anything about anybody if you don't have dirt that you don't want to be put out there. It's just that simple. If you don't have certain things that you said, don't say shit about nobody else. You know? Don't say shit about anybody else. If you want to know who I'm talking about, you have to be on Patreon, and you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. If you're not on Patreon, you have no idea who I'm talking about. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I be telling y'all over and over and over, one of these days, I'm going to be making commentary and y'all are going to be completely lost because y'all don't listen. And y'all have to understand metaphors. Obviously, some of y'all don't understand what metaphors is, you know. So if you don't understand what a metaphor is, don't keep asking me in the chat room, okay? You can Google it, what a metaphor is. Google the metaphor and then come back. I'm not naming no names. Listen carefully. Okay? This stream is about the female who everybody on this side of YouTube is talking about. I mean, can I make it any plainer? I'm not giving nobody no promotion. But if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. I'm using a metaphor. What's done in the dark will come to the light eventually. Eventually, if you keep disparaging people and saying disrespectful things to people, eventually you're going to be exposed for who you really are. For the fact that you hate yourself. The fact that you have issues yourself, but you want to deflect those issues onto other people. You want to be the moral police. Well, I'll just say this. You have people who want to be the moral police of everybody when they themselves don't have any morality whatsoever. And you have this particular female who talks about black issues. She speaks out against racism and this system of white supremacy from her car. And she wants to dictate who is black and who isn't. Who cares about their people and who don't. But they themselves don't even give a fuck about their own people. And when their tweets are being exposed, it just shows that the person is a fucking fraud. They're a fraud. And the thing is about me, man, you have people who have allowed women like this into this conscious black social media community. And what they have done is they have twisted it into their own bully pulpit to bully people who they don't agree with. And when they get put out there, they don't like it. They get offended. But you should be but what's offensive is that you have people who are complete hypocrites who wants to sit up there and be, the standard for blackness when they're not. They're not the standard of blackness. What they are is people who have failed to be a part of other communities. Now, again, the female that I'm talking about is the female who has so much to say about who Stephon Clark wants to be with and who he doesn't want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And how you're not going to support him because of who he's with. Even though you yourself, you you showed your love of black people when you say you don't even want to talk about race, and you got a preference for white men, and black women can keep their chocolate men because you don't want them. But all of a sudden, because you've hit the wall, you don't have any options like that. Now all of a sudden you want to be a leader for black people. You want to be a leader for black people, but what have you done to lead yourself to be a better person? There's nothing woke about her. I mean, she could be doing a stream. I mean, if she's streaming, I mean, it doesn't matter. But the truth needs to be told. I made a video about this chick almost a year ago, and I was right. You've hit the wall. You're making videos in your car. You're over emotional. You don't take your medication. I'm speaking about some of the things I said in that video. But anyway, you have people like this who have already shown their disdain for black men. Now have a pulpit, a bully pulpit inside the black conscious community. And she is using it to disrespect other black people, other black men, to tell y'all who to support and who not to support. And that's exactly where we're at. And it leads me to believe that maybe because this particular person is lighter skinned, that's why they get so much support, because black people love light skinned people, especially light skinned people with light eyes. Even though they'll talk about how, that person, shout out to Terry Gates that she's a fraud, Jay. But these people, they have a following of people who say that they care about their own, but you're supporting somebody who don't even care about themselves. Okay? Now, when Stephon Clark's tweets was dug up, people argued that, well, it was from a couple years ago. People said that doesn't make an excuse. Doesn't excuse it. Okay, but then when you look at this female's tweets, it was from a couple years ago. It was from a couple years ago. And the fact that you still have people who want to support this person lets me know that there is no black community. The black community is it's full of people who hate themselves, honestly. They are only pro-black because it's trending. None of these people are pro-black. And the thing is about the particular female I'm talking about, this YouTuber, they remind me of the women that I used to know that I used to see on Twitter around 2012, 2013. You had a lot of self-hating women who had a lot of disdain towards black men, and they worship white men. I even saw this female on Twitter around 2013. She tweeted that her mother wanted her to date white dudes. That's how pro-black these women are. But they want to get on social media and they want to pimp out black people. That's basically what they're doing. I have never gotten on YouTube to pimp out black people. That has never been something I've wanted to do. But you got these women who are doing it more and more. They're doing it more than these guys. I think a lot of these black dudes who make these videos about the black community, I think some of these guys are naive. And I think some of these guys are genuinely thinking that they're helping black people. Some of these guys are trying to take you for the loot. But for the most part, the majority of these women who claim they're conscious, they're only conscious because there's money in it. There's money in it. There's a chance to build a following. Now let me tell you what's going to happen with this female. She's going to have a bigger audience of women. I think there are going to be dudes who are going to shy away from her because she's going to be able to talk her way out of this. No, let me tell you something. Black women, for the most part, can do no wrong in the black community. But black men, we even take a picture with a white girl, we'll cone. We shouldn't get support. You know what I'm saying? This female said the same, said nothing different than Stephon Clark. But she's gonna get a pass. Because the majority of black women run the black community and they control how these black men think. And because these black men were raised without fathers, they will follow behind these women because they're weak. And they feel this desperate need to be validated by these women. No matter what these women do. And it is sad that you brothers have lowered yourselves to supporting women who have clearly told you she wants nothing to do with you. What's up, Jenna and Antoine? They told you they want nothing to do with you. And they're coming on YouTube and other platforms pimping you. And you're okay with that. But y'all mad at Umar Johnson? You're mad at Brother Polite, but you're supporting people who don't give a fuck about any black community building anything black. They're doing the same thing. They're just doing it a different way. Just like when you date outside your race. You date somebody of another race because you think they're going to be completely different than the people that in your race. When totally that's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case. Men are men and women are women. No matter what the race is. But some of these people are just dumb. They're dumb. And you got people who now want to be upset at Stephon Clark's grandmother for defending him. She should defend him. Y'all niggas are defending this big old puffy face female who literally disrespected y'all. Told you she has a love. See, let me tell you something about women. Women gonna have a preference. Usually a woman's first preference is their only preference. If a woman tells you she dated white men in high school and college, for the most part, that's gonna be her main preference. I don't care what she says. I don't care what she says. Y'all can fall for that bullshit if you want to. Okay, because I know a lot of y'all gonna fall for it because a lot of y'all are weak. But a woman's preference is a woman's preference, and it's not gonna change. It's not. And y'all let these silvery tongued women make y'all believe that they give a fuck about you when they've literally put it out there in the ether that they don't. Women don't change their preferences very often. And if they publicly state something, that's what they mean. Shout out to Turbell says, never forgot Bakari Henderson. Yeah, R.I.P. Bakari Henderson. And you had black women going on him, a guy who there's no evidence he's dated any white women, but they still made fun of him and roasted him. That's the type of negresses we have out here. You know? They want to build a new life by lying and deceiving. And you got people who fall for it because they're stupid. You got a lot of stupid people. You got a lot of stupid people out here. You think supporting these women is going to make any changes? These people are unstable. This particular female, this big old light-skinned, big face, self-hating, non-black looking, hypocrite, don't give a fuck about you niggas, but y'all sitting up. Now y'all know this stream is going on Patreon. But anyway, you got these self-hating hoes who sit up here and they make these videos pretending like they give a fuck about y'all. Y'all really believe they give a fuck about y'all? But this big old light-skinned Michelin man is sitting up here making all these excuses, and people are falling for this shit. Y'all falling for this shit. This is sad, man. I'm convinced that any black women that support this clown, and she is a clown, for the most part, you're just a disgruntled swirler. You're a disgruntled swirler. Jalen, take it as a badge of honor you got blocked, okay? They're just a bunch of disgruntled swirlers, okay, who want to fit in somewhere. So they don't really like you black men like that. They hate you. Honestly, they hate you black men. So what they do is they will follow the pro-black women. But every opportunity that they get, they're going to go in on you, brothers. Shout out to Terry Gates again. So continue to wake us up, Jay. Appreciate that, Terry Gates. Every opportunity that they get, they're going to go in on black men. Yeah, get the likes up. I got a bunch of disgruntled swirlers watching my stream. Goddamn. Shout out to JJ. So all this confirmed is that we already know most pro-black women hate black men. So, well, I appreciate that, JJ. And it does. You know, I'm perusing over to the stream that y'all told me about, and this is sad, man. Look at all these heifers in this stream. And they're making excuses for this bitch. This is why, listen, let me tell y'all something, man. This is why when these sisters talk about how they care about black men, they only want black men, I chuckle because it's not true. They did say he deserved to die, but you got women coming to my videos saying that that's not true. The video that I put up the other day about Stephon Clark, look at the comment section. I'm going to have to do a disgruntled commenters video on that video. Look at how disgruntled them heifers are because they know it's the truth. You turned on this man because of those tweets from a couple years ago. But look at your leader. Your leader, this big old wide face, wide back, unattractive female, is sitting up here making videos pointing her fat finger at this dude as if he is the problem when you're the problem. And if you look at this chick's, the dude that she's dating, he's lighter than she is. Well, JJ, that's what they're going to do, JJ, because she is a hypocrite. They don't like the truth. Yo, we back. Let's see. We be bad. We back. But we back. Y'all can hear me? Can you hear me? That's the thing about these broadcasters, man. They be together one minute and they be off the next. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all this stream is going on Patreon, family. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. I would keep this public, but y'all know them heifers is going to swarm. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put it on Patreon. But I'm going to give y'all a show, all right? For everybody who showed up, I'm going to give y'all a show. You know, and if you didn't show up, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm going to put this on Patreon because they're definitely hurt. And they're going to be hurt by this stream because it seems like my words hurt. You know, I'm just a colored man making videos, okay? Well, I wish I had me something to sip on right now, man. I have some drink to sip on, man. I'm not talking about soda, okay? I'm not talking about soda, okay? But I wish I had a drink to sip on right now, because I would really go in. Shout out the Empty Wallet. I'd really go in. But you got this chick China Fat. Did I say a name? Anyway. But you got C-Fat who wants to sit up here and make all these excuses about why they showed their self-hate, but then want to take it back. You can't take that back. You know what I'm saying? You know what you are. You know what you said. You can tell a lot about a person by the things that they say and the people that they surround themselves with. And it is popular to be pro-black. It is popular to care about black people now. Even though these people don't never go into any communities and do shit for black people. All they do is sit in their cars looking dusty, making videos without taking their medication. And they just sound all over the place. And you got people who are going to make excuses for this. I bet you a bunch of the swirlers are going to swarm to her channel and sub because they agree with her ideology. They agree with her ideology. They say, "Oh my God, she's one of us." She's one of us. Yeah, she's one of you. She's a dusty hypocrite, black man hating, fake conscious, individual who's always has something to say about black men, but never wants to hold black women accountable. Unless it's a black woman she's beefing with. Have y'all noticed that these sisters only want to hold each other accountable when they beefing? But they don't say nothing to each other if they ain't beefing. Look at the ignorant behavior we've seen from women in the news. You had a female shoot a dude in the front seat of a car. Not one of these heifers made a video. Get off social media. Stop making videos and take your motherfucking medication. Take your medication and get off social media. You got chicks sitting up there wearing wigs and weaves and they want to call people coons and Sambos and Uncle Toms. But you're buying from the Koreans. You're making sure that the Koreans can, send money back home to South Korea. That they could, live in nice neighborhoods and send their kids to colleges. You know what I'm saying? Buy, expand to more stores. But they want to get on YouTube talking about supporting black people. Get the fuck out. These people are, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something about these heifers, man. These heifers will go where they think something is popular. Sitting in the front seat of your car, looking like you just rolled out of bed, making videos, screaming and yelling and looking crazy. That's not helping black people. That makes you look terrible. And that's why the dude that you're dating is nothing but you know what? It's not even about that. I don't want to put other people in this situation, but I just find it very funny how this chick turned up with a boyfriend, people will question it. But anyway, shout out to Terry Gates again. So your words do hurt on me. Stay true, brother. I appreciate that. You got to be effective on people. You know, and words do that. And the thing is that I'm not even going at 100%. I'm just, you know, speaking my mind right now. And the one thing that I really want people to understand is that when I say things about these particular females, I don't say it because I hate them. I say it because they're hypocrites. You have a lot of hypocritical women out here who want to pretend like they give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about the community. They don't give a fuck about themselves. Look at this chick who makes videos sitting in her car looking like she rolled out of bed. There's some dude is kissing that. Some dude is laying next to that. I have to ask him why. I have to ask you why. We need to know. Well, I need to know. I would never date a female who, one, has mental issues, two, makes videos screaming at the top of her lungs, being a complete and total nutcase, a failed swirler who's hit the wall, okay, who sees nothing but money in telling you what you want to hear, which is that everything is the white man's fault, even though they date the white man. Everything is the white man's fault, but you dated the white man. You want to still date the white man. You still want the white man to have you on his arm. But you're making videos sounding completely stupid. This is exactly why I tell y'all, man, these females, man, I mean, there's something seriously wrong with them. What's going on, Charm? And I want y'all to understand when I say this. There are a lot of people who act and think like this particular person. That's why they're drawn to her. And she's gonna get a bigger audience of women, because we all know there's a lot of women out there that don't like us as black men. They don't. And the thing is that I'm not telling y'all who y'all should talk to, not talk to, who y'all should listen to, who you support, but I want y'all to think twice, because these people do this to build a fan base, to get paid. They're not doing this because they give a shit about any of y'all. They don't even live in black neighborhoods. The majority of these conscious pro-blacks don't even live in black neighborhoods. Just like Boyce Watkins said, I'm good. I'm good. My people got we got ours. We're good. The fucking dork. You fucking dork, you. You got yours, and your audience ain't got a clue. Okay? You know? Man, I'm just, I'm sick of these hypocrites, man. I'm not no perfect person at all, but I'm not going to sit up here and like, I'm building for black. This is for black people. We doing this for the people. Look at what the white man is doing. The white man is out competing us. Even though the white man, I work with the white man to get paid. I work with the Asian man to get paid. But y'all got to look out for them. And that's exactly why I'm feeling like for some reason I feel like MGTOW is gonna grow. That especially amongst black men, and even though us as black men have always gone our own way, because these heifers has made it very difficult for us to be with them, I just feel like for the most part we're going to raise the flag of no fucks given. Because if you look at the landscape of the dating market, you look at these sisters. Okay, more than one. But it's not gonna be the MGTOW y'all think it is. It's gonna be a different take on it. It's gonna be less rhetoric and more, it's gonna be more physical, so to speak. It's gonna be more like, it's gonna be more of us just going out and doing things instead of just saying what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it. Now I know the Captain Save a Hoes is gonna come along and they're gonna add in their 2 cents. They're gonna tell you to get like them. They're gonna tell you to bow down to women like they do. Okay? The male allies. The guys who haven't built shit. Who these women play with. Let me tell you beta male something. I can get with any of these women I'm speaking about quicker than you can. Okay, how does that make you feel? How does that make you feel? And I can get with these women that I'm speaking about a lot quicker than you can. Because they will respect me telling them the truth than you lying to them. And you throwing money at them. That's not going to matter at all. Well, really, Antoine. Interesting. Yes, Dorn, I know who he is. MGTOW was at the tips of every other video live stream I saw last year. You saw an increase of women coming onto channels that are primarily men oriented. You know what I'm saying? What's done in the dark? What is done in the dark? Listen, I don't mind you trying to get your hustle on, but don't disparage dead people in order to do it. Don't start a campaign of we're not going to support you because you like white women or you don't like black women. That is some stupid shit. And you got women who are supporting this rhetoric, which lets me know there ain't no black men in your life that loves you. That's the only thing that upsets me. I don't care that you want to lie to people and people believe your lies. I care about you disparaging people who have lost their life. I have seen this. Assault with the Bakari Henderson situation. Y'all are disparaging people who were murdered because it fits your black male hating narrative. But you try to hide it with your pro-blackness. Listen, when they talk about white people, they're not talking just about white men. They talking primarily about white women, and they're talking about maybe some bad experiences they had being amongst white people, but they try to limit the liability of white men. It's always just a system. It's because they actually love and want to be with white men, and they will do whatever it takes to get in that situation again. Y'all just don't know. But they want to get upset at me. Oh, Jay, that's not true. Oh, it ain't? It ain't? Then why are you so hurt? Why are you so hurt? If y'all want to know who I'm talking about, just scroll up the chat room. You'll know who I'm talking about. What's up? Milka? Micah? Is it Malka? Milka? Is that how you say your name? I want y'all to listen to me, man. Like, I'm not no jealous person. Like, I don't get upset because people may get bigger numbers than me or get more money than me. But what upsets me the most is when people try to disparage people who can't defend themselves. That is what disparages me. You can say whatever you want about people who are living, people who can, respond. Oh, Mike, okay. But I will not allow you to disrespect people who cannot speak for themselves. Well, Andrea, what conclusion did you come up to that? How am I a colorist? Because I have a light skin or biracial female in the thumbnail? That makes me a colorist? Okay. You know? No, I tell you, I just think they hurt, man. The truth hurts but eventually it'll settle in. It'll settle in. You'll realize that I was being honest with you, I have no reason to really lie to you women, Well, I know, Antoine, listen, I know both of them were disrespectful. That's why I question the whole validity of their whole conscious black audience, especially the brothers that support these women. I have to question y'all. I know you're simps and you're beta males, but damn, are you that beta? Are you that much beta that you sit up in a live stream where the women in the chat room are disrespecting black men? The woman who's hosting is saying a bunch of disrespectful things, and you're there, to be seen by a bunch of middle-aged, overweight women with a bunch of kids out of wedlock? Is that who you're trying to impress? Because the majority of the women who be in these chat rooms ain't even attractive. This is why I don't go there. The only chat rooms where I see attractive women is, what's her name? The gold digger advice giver. What's her name? Damn it. Shira 7. Shira 7 is the only chat room that I would go into where the women were actually attractive but just misguided. But other than that, man, I look at, the Cynthia G's of the world and the China Fats. You look at their chat rooms. It's the who's who of busted females. It's the who's who of busted, disgusted, and single as fuck. That's what you see. Came midway, I have no idea. It's random, man. It's random. But I see a lot of you brothers defend these women. Like, I made videos about the woman who doesn't wear her real hair. And look at how many black men, especially older black men, who came to my videos defending, being upset, being angry. And I said to myself, ain't no way in the world you brothers wear the pants or wear the wear the leggings in your marriage or the relationships. The women are literally and probably physically fucking you. Okay, because you have no control over your relationship. None. And you got these old gray-haired black men who want to argue with me. I see why women continue to fuck you over your whole life, have you raising kids that ain't yours, taking care of kids that ain't yours. That's where we're at. That's where we're at, man. And Milka, you don't know that for sure. You don't know that for sure. I just don't like people who want to sit up here and they want to talk shit to people and try to bully them and talk about who's black and who isn't. When they sitting up there praising non-black men, it's sick. It's a sickness, and it's sick. It's a sickness within a sickness. Okay. Taryn, what's going on? Attractive misguided like the YouTube shooter. So you thought the YouTube shooter was attractive, man? Jeez. I don't think swirlers, male or female, would like my content. You know? I'm just saying. I don't think they would like my content. You know what I'm saying? Milka, I got a homework assignment for you. Why don't you go watch a video that I did called "Dear Black"? Was it "Dear Black Men don't date unattractive white women"? Something like that. You know. What's up, Black Cherubim? What's going on? I don't think so, T. Thomas. I think there might be some people that harbor a bit of resentment, but they're not going to say it publicly because I don't say nothing about them, and I don't promote people unless I, want to promote them. On my road because of slavery, they will put down their son. They're gonna check them, likes the bottom, and they have been helping others keep us there. That's a good point. They're not really, they're not really helping these brothers elevate. So if you're not helping to elevate, you're helping to keep them down. Antoine, who you speaking about? A moderate black male. I know you're a female. That's a female, y'all. That moderate black. That's a female. Let me tell you something, ma'am. When you come in the chat rooms trying to disrespect, just understand it doesn't make you look good. It only strengthens my argument. It only makes me look good. It don't make me look bad. But if people are trolling, just get them out of here. If people are trolling, just get them the fuck out of here. But I like to spar with people who like to troll because, listen, I'm not a thin-skinned person, but you start attacking people and I gotta, get you out of here. But if you want to just verbally spar back and forth with me, I don't mind it at all. I mean, it keeps me going. Back to the topic. I want people to understand me when I say this. I'm not in any way, shape, or form. Well, I appreciate that, OG Lingon. Anything I can do to help, bro. Anything I can do to help. I don't make videos in a biased manner because everybody pisses me off. Everybody pisses me off. Male or female. So being biased is not really part of my nature, My nature is to basically, distance myself from people in general who, for some way, shape, or form, irk me, But I will call out women because if you look at the black community, who's raising these children? It's these black women. And they're raising them because they've chosen the wrong men. Because a lot of these women have never been married. And their relationships don't last longer than probably a year. A year tops, maybe. Or a couple of, or like 5 or 6 months, Yeah, people gonna troll. Whenever I stream on this channel, people always troll, man. It's like they like it feel like they think they're gonna get attention, dude. I'm not keeping the stream up. So you can say whatever you want, but the only people who are gonna see it is the people who see it live, and the people on Patreon. That's the only people that's gonna see the stream again, or are gonna see it. Period. But this is like Friday night, Friday night, truth talk. It's that, it's well, I just get real truthful with a lot of people, and I get honest with them, no matter if it hurts or not, because y'all got to be adults. You have to be able to deal with it. You got to be able to take it. You got to be able to take it. If you can't take it, then don't come in nobody's chat room saying nothing. Don't go in nobody's comment section saying nothing. Because you will continuously just prove my point. So I'm speaking on this particular alpha, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? If people want to follow this chick, they want to believe in them, this person really cares about black people, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, then you go right ahead and do it. But a zebra doesn't change its stripes, and a swirler never stops her lust for white men. If you think these women changing, I got a bridge to sell you in Wisconsin, okay? People don't change. Their actions change. How they conduct themselves may change, but they mentally don't change. And people are able to manipulate other people by using their eyes and the things that they say. When people can look you right in the camera and stare into it and say certain things, it sort of hypnotizes people a bit. You know what I'm saying? Matt, I get it. You're hurt. Matt is hurt. Matt is hurt. It's all time hating. Hating on what? I wouldn't want to be no out of shape chick making videos in the front seat of my car, yelling and screaming and not taking my medication. I wouldn't want to be that. But you could think that. Yeah, Matt is hurt, y'all. Matt is hurt. He needs a pat on the back. He's hurt. Yeah, get the likes up, people. How do I have over 100 people? And ain't nobody liking. Y'all just sitting around snickering and watching the stream, snickering. That what y'all doing? You don't like when you sit there. That's funny, Jay. You don't like you like that, yo. What you just said is funny though. Real shit. What you just said is funny. I'm not gonna like a stream, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people coming in the chat room hurt. Like, people, come on, this YouTube, man. Come on. Chill Bill says, relax. I just liked. You don't have to tell me that you like the stream and then say it in a condescending manner, Chill Bill. Why don't you take a page out of your name and why don't you chill? Okay? I think some of you got me fucked up. Okay? Telling and announcing shit, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. You don't have to announce shit to me. Okay? If you like what's being said, you just like the stream. If you don't, you don't. It ain't required. Jesus Christ. This motherfucker's announcing that he liked it and telling me to relax. What? You know what? I thought about it just now. I had to laugh. Oh. You know, whenever I'm able to just kick back and just do these streams and just let loose, you know, it's good. It's a good reliever of stress for everybody. Me, the people on the channel, because they may think I'm uptight and, you know, I don't say certain things. Listen, man, if you know me long enough, you know I will say whatever comes to mind. you know. But people get so butthurt that they may want to flag or troll because they hurt. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you have to care a little bit more about people's feelings, you know, especially about the people that they support on here, you know. Exactly, Ronette. True subscribers like Ronette, like Antoine, the mods, everybody else who are on my streams a lot of times, they know the like, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, Bruce. Appreciate you coming through, checking out the. Shout out to everybody that said, all the trolls that came through, everybody else that came through. I appreciate all y'all coming through because a view is a view, you know. And you know, y'all coming through. Y'all make the stream what it is. Y'all make it entertaining. When people say stupid things, they make it entertaining, you know. I feel better. How about y'all? Okay. I'm feeling a little loose. You know, I wish I had something to drink right now. And I'm not talking about water. I appreciate that, T. Thomas. But I still wish I had a good drink right now, and I'm not talking about tea. Taryn, I'm from South Carolina. Ronette, you drinking? God damn, Ronette drinking? Yeah, man. Damn. Maybe I'll get something tomorrow. I don't know. Shout out to the crazy chick from YouTube. She's another supporter, another female supporter of the platform. Did you hear that? There are women who support the platform. I know that hurts some of y'all feelings. You know, y'all get emotional. Well, how can black women like Jay's content? He makes videos about black women. He hates black women. You support Jay? Jay hates black women. Why would you be in his chat rooms and donate to him? Why would he make you a mod? It doesn't make sense. Jay hates black women. Oh my God. I appreciate that, Milka. Call you Millie. I'm gonna have to call you Millie. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Shout out to Antoine to the Friday Night Juice Fund. Appreciate that. I need to get me some. Well, thank you, Taryn. Taryn says she likes my laugh. They call you Moki and Milky. Okay, well, I can call you Milky. You know you don't have a K in your name. I think the name Mocha is overused, so I'm going to have to call you Milky because I don't see a lot of women called Milky. But yeah, well, crazy shit, they're going to hate, and that's what it fuels me to speak about them. Y'all got to understand, there are days where some days I'm not as passionate as other days, you know, as far as content. But when y'all give me content to make, y'all know I make my best videos when I'm pissed. It may not sound like it when I'm making a video, but when people like troll or they say disparaging things about me, they get on my nerves. I make my best commentary because I'm focused. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand that. When I do my disgruntled commenters videos, it makes me want to do more videos. because it shows that my words have made you that hurt. Michelle is she's another female who's hurt. Michelle, how did I turn black women against black men? You gotta explain that to me. Because if you look, even on this channel, I don't have a lot of videos towards black women. So try again. Michelle, let me tell you something, Michelle. Why don't you go and get you something to drink? You know, get loose. You know, relax. It's Friday. I don't know if you work or not, but you need to calm down. I mean, it's Friday. Damn, why so many uptight people on Friday? It's showing me that some of y'all must not have no job. Because Friday you should be in a better mood than you were on Monday. But you're in this live stream. And now again, there's nobody's name in the title. All that it says is what's done in the dark. So obviously you've done some dirt and you're hurt, you know? Like, come on, man. I mean, we got to do better as a people. You got trolls coming in here who are with females with male names, and you got males with female names. I mean, there's really no difference with a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys talk like women, act like women, they type like women. There's no difference. But on a Friday night, you would think y'all would be looser than y'all are, but y'all up tight today. And I've only had, 100-something people in here. But look at all the people that have gotten booted out and escorted out, put in Ubers on Friday. God, I can understand if it's Monday and you're not in a good mood because you got to go, you know, you back at work. But come on, man. Really? Jesus Christ, y'all stay hurt. Why y'all so hurt on a Friday? It's Friday and y'all are hurt. Did y'all not get paid today? Like, what the... Jesus Christ. Go find a black woman to simp for. Go find a safe space where you can talk all the shit you want about black men and nobody says anything about it. Let's do that then. Shout out to Scream. You're right, Milky. There is a lot of lonely people out here. There's more lonely people now than ever before. And I said it, 2018, the loneliness is it's gonna hurt. It's definitely gonna hurt. I'm trying to help y'all, give y'all a show Friday night. But people want to be hurt. They don't even want to get to know me as a person, as a man. You know, they don't want to go check out the content. They just want to make assumptions and come in here trying to defend people who ain't even in the title of the video. But because you seen a video that I made 2-3 days ago, here you go mad. Like, come on, man. And let me tell you something. If you are a decent looking woman, ain't no way in hell you should be spending a whole weekend trolling. You should have a man next to you, but you don't because you're in my chat room hurt. Shout out to Milky. I like your honesty. Continue to speak your truth. Well, I appreciate that, Milky. Milky hitting the supers chats for the first time. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's like if you were a halfway decent woman, you should be cuddled up next to some dude, not in no chat rooms and comment sections mad about a video that you didn't have to watch. And y'all think I make this shit up when I mention, you know, people, you know, not liking what I have to say? Y'all think I'm just making it up? I can't make this up, people. I really can't. Taryn, my life at a particular moment made me start the channel. There's some things I was going through at the time. I was very stressed at the time. I needed something to help me. So 2014, I watched a lot of commentary from people, and that's what inspired me. But I can tell you one thing. The first month I made videos, I hated my voice. I hated hearing my voice play back. That's why I would put instrumentals on it. Facts, crazy chick they are. Let me tell some of you females something. The world is not a safe space. If you don't like what somebody is saying, you don't have to watch. It's as simple as that. There are women on this platform who say certain things that I don't like. I avoid them. I think, Ronette, they might be upset because they see that you're supportive. They never go at the women who don't like me or disrespect me. They always go at the women who show support. You know what I'm saying? That just shows you the type of people that they are. But they did not let me catch them, say, attacking people, whether you're male or female, attacking people who support my channel, because they're definitely as good as gone. You are replaceable. My comment section and chat rooms look a lot different than it did a year ago. So, what does that tell you? They won't go as I noticed that Charm, a Southern Charm. I mean, she'll comment and she'll take on anybody. I will say that though. Charm will take on anybody. They'll really go at her because she'll go right back at him. I think Jenna holds her own too. Yep, 2 years ago, definitely. It's a lot different. But I made the concerted effort over the past 7 months to make the necessary changes to the platform with the type of content that I was putting up. I did it on purpose because I wanted a different feel and a different look to this channel, and I want to get rid of the fence straddlers and the people who weren't really supporters. They were just people who like to come and talk shit in the comment section and chat rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, my chat rooms used to be the Wild Wild West. You know, okay. You know, it was definitely a boys' club. But, that was mainly due to the fact that, one, I didn't stream a lot, so I didn't really know the type of people I had here. And two, the content was just too red pill for a lot of women to want to be on the channel, Let's see. Yeah, but again, with this stream, I want y'all to really take into account that I don't do this just for me. I do it for the people. Because I was contemplating whether doing this second stream today. Because I said to myself, if I do this stream, I have to go all out. I'm gonna have to go in. This won't be YouTube approved. So I was contemplating whether I was gonna do it or not. But I'm glad I did, because I think y'all every once in a while need to hear me go off and really go in. And I only went like 70% in this video. I only went 70% in this video. But still, I think I got my point across. The female that I'm talking about, y'all may have guessed it, I am talking about China Fat. I made a video about her a year ago. The video was a classic. I took it down because people were very hurt. Very hurt. I actually still have her original video, I believe, on my other channel. I don't know if I put it on private or took it down all the way, where she made the comments about a white female and how black men were praising this white female. But little did she know, almost a year later, she would be caught up praising white men. The reason why I said the video was a classic is because people are referencing that commentary. But I took it down because it was too much truth and it was too much hurt for people, But if I could find that original video, because it might be in my other computer, I'll put it up on Patreon or I'll put it up on my website. I don't know yet. Might just put it up on the website, 'Cause I think even if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you should at least be able to see that video, because a lot of y'all probably done seen it anyway. But that'll be for the new subscribers, you know. Every video, let me tell you something about how to effectively bring out people's emotions. Like, people say, well, you know what, Jay, you're one-sided in your commentary. But people got to understand, when you make a video, the one thing that you want to do is you want to bring the emotion. You don't want indifference. Indifference will get you nowhere. Making a video where you're trying to be balanced about both parties, that works sometimes, but the majority of the time, if you have a specific person you're talking about, you're going to have to go all the way in. You can't go 50-50 because people are going to be indifferent to that video. Got to find somewhere you have that, you know, you got to go all the way. You can't go 50%. Dark Void, I think the conversation, honestly, it doesn't interest me. It really don't. It don't interest me. Like, it don't. Like, because, like, I grew up with cousins who would be considered Pookies and Ray Rays. I've always been comfortable around the Pookies and Ray Ray types, you know? And I'm an intelligent guy, but I'm not, you know, an educated lame, as BGS then would say. You know. I haven't seen any response video yet. But I bet it's going to be packed full of mistruths and lies just to pander. They're going to bring up white people and white racism, you know. Well, OG, that's cool you started listening to me last month. I appreciate that. I like that I'm reaching new people. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, though, as far as the Pookie and Ray Ray conversation and the, what else is there? Is that, what's up, Status Q1? What's going on with you? That a veteran YouTuber. But what I would say about the Pookie and Ray Ray conversation is that, let's see. Like I said, I grew up around the Pookie and the Ray Rays, but I never wanted to follow the same type of path my cousins did because I grew up with them. But they've been in and out of trouble for years. But I never wanted to go that route. I always wanted to be the opposite of that. And I did. You know, I never felt bad about it. You know. But as far as the whole conversation, I mean, it doesn't interest me. Not much. What's going on, Rashid? With my commentary, I try to be as honest as possible. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to come off as a hypocrite. I want to come off as being honest as possible, even though it's kind of hard to do sometimes. You know? Shout out to Bruce Nelson, says just keep it real, Jay. Day one fan. I appreciate that, Bruce. Bruce say he is a day one. Bruce says he is day one. Day one fan. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Terry Gates again. Mr. J, your chat room. Baseball on truth. Salute to you, bro. You know what, Dark Void, you're right. The chick who is the thumbnail of this video does look better than her. The other chick looked like the marshmallow woman. She's like a super marshmallow woman. That's what she looks like. You know, no tits, flat ass, wide as shit, mentally unstable. Okay. But the chick who is the thumbnail is, you know, takes her hair down, there's some attractiveness there. But this other big old, let's see, big old dough bread looking female, that's not really what is on the attraction scale. But like I said, I would date a woman who's a 6 if she has good quality. So I'm not really a looks person, but I can look at this particular female and tell that she's dusty, that, she's not used to having any decent men, that she's the type of chick who, mentally just ain't there. Diego, I heard he was. I don't know these. I haven't read the story yet, but I heard he was. I think he's all right. That's the second accident he's been in the last couple of years. And he drives a huge truck. Cam Newton drives a huge truck. And this is the second accident he's been in the last couple of years. Yeah, shout out to all the day one fans and the supporters and the new supporters. Never be afraid to comment, chat, send me emails, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can go to the website, I got content there. You can subscribe to the other channels. Make sure y'all subscribe to the other channels. You can also continue to donate to the platform. Well, he was in a car this time. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on, man, but he got to get him a driver, or he just needs to, do better driving. But not listening to this man, I spoke to this. It's still real nice. Hello and take it easy. This funky hoe didn't say anything back. Well, some people, some of these females don't have any personality. They don't know how to talk to people. I go to places, man, and you have black females walk past you. They'll look you in your face, but they won't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you're looking me in my face, but you're not saying anything. Like what is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? So you're not the only one who knows that. And you know what? Just to be an asshole, there'll be women who I know ain't gonna say hey to me. I just say hey to them anyway. I say, hey, what's going on? You ain't gotta acknowledge me, but I acknowledge you. Even though you're staring me in the face and not saying nothing, I'm still gonna acknowledge you. Yeah, it is very rude, Sadia. When women just look at you in your face and don't say nothing, it ain't like they trying to ignore you. Like, they literally are staring you down and they're not saying nothing. I mean, Milky, the female can be shy, but I mean, damn. I mean, well, what if I say hey to her and she don't say nothing back? You know how you pass by people and you'll say hey to them, not in an aggressive way. You just walking by, you're like, hey, what's going on? They don't say, it's like, come on, man. Like, you sort of look up and give her that nod. Come on, man. People who do speak down here, unfortunately, white people. White people definitely speak to you when they going by you. You know what I'm saying? But it's these sisters, even these brothers. These brothers be looking like straight up and down, zoned out. Look like they zoned out on Xanax. Because they don't say nothing. They just looking around, looking crazy, not saying nothing, trying to mean mug when they not even tough, trying to mean mug. Like, dude, I don't want that girl. That you stuck with her for 18 years, not me. Or for however long you got kids with her, or you in a relationship with her. You stuck with her. I'm not trying to get with her, nigga. That's all you, broski. That's all on you, bro. Listen, bro. Bro, you're stuck with her, bro. That's your girl, bro. That's all you, bro. Stop mean mugging me, bro, because I'm not trying to get with her, bro. Okay? Yeah, like y'all ever drive, like when you drive in a black neighborhood, you know two things are gonna happen. People gonna stare you down, or you're gonna see a bunch of people sitting on porches. That's the two things you're gonna see. People sitting on porches and people staring down each car that drive by. Yeah, the female staring, the dude staring, both of them look suspicious. But let a white person walk by, they're gonna be like, hey. Let a white woman walk by. They full of conversation now. Okay, I was in a black Ferrari this time. Okay. Sitting and staring from the bus stop. Gonna come to New York, they stare you down. I'm pretty sure they do. My father would go stay in New York with his dad, and he would tell me how weird New Yorkers was, and this was in the 80s. And he would talk about how weird New Yorkers were. And I believed him. I believe him. Sitting up there making full conversation. As long as the skin is white, they making conversation. Oh man, this has been a fun stream, man. This has been a fun stream. I've been having fun, man. I try to give y'all a show. I don't want to half-ass it. I put the energy into it because I know that's what y'all want to hear and see. Unfortunately, I ain't gonna be able to keep this up because there's gonna be a lot of hurt motherfuckers that come to this video. They're gonna be upset. They're gonna be, angry. They're gonna want to question me. Why Jay? Why make this stream? So I'm gonna have to put it on Patreon. Unfortunately, I gotta show support to the people who support me the most, and they support me there. So I haven't put nothing up there in a while. So y'all are gonna be able to hear the playbacks of this. But that doesn't mean I don't have other good live streams archived that y'all can't go check out. You know what I'm saying? You go to my Jay the Black live streaming channel. I have plenty of live streams recent. Y'all can go and check those out. I have a live stream I did today. I had a live stream I did on Conor McGregor. It's a really good stream. Y'all can go check it out. It's on this channel. So hopefully this weekend y'all don't go and make too many bad decisions. Don't get too drunk. If you're gonna get drunk, be at home. Okay? Not don't think about going to the store to get nothing. If you getting fucked up, stay home and get fucked up. Okay? Okay. And don't invite that ex to your house that you say that you done with. Okay? Don't get horny and then invite that ex to your house. And then next thing you know, the next day you're regretting it. Okay. You regretting you done got drunk and called the ex that you didn't want at your house, and the next day you realize you laying next to this person and you about to fight him. Well, I know a female about to fight a dude they done call over there because you got horny that night, okay, getting drunk, making bad decisions. Let's limit the bad decisions, okay? If you feeling hot, just go to sleep, okay? Go to sleep, okay? Sleep with a pillow between your legs. This is to the females. If you're getting drunk, you're feeling hot, don't call that ex-boyfriend you said you're done with. Put a pillow between your legs and go to sleep. Okay. Taryn, I'm 20. I just turned 29. In other words, think with the big head. Yeah, and for you dudes, my advice to y'all, if you get drunk, do not call that unattractive chick who keep hitting your phone up every day. Listen, my advice to you, you need to take a cold shower and go to sleep. Do not call her, okay? Take a cold shower and go to sleep, okay? Don't call her. I know y'all be, you intoxicated, you're up late, and you think about no, put the phone down, take a cold shower, and go to sleep because you're gonna regret that decision in the morning. Okay. No, young, I did a stream that day, but nah, I didn't do a birthday stream. What's going on, Zargon? Because I didn't really want to do a birthday stream, But I think I did a really good stream that day anyway, Yeah, unattractive chicks get pregnant quicker than anybody. Unattractive females are very fertile. We have to take that into consideration, people. Run there, said get a blow dryer. Thank you, Zadia. I call up that 3 a.m. chick. Then you're gonna be mad at yourself that next day when you sober up and realize what you did. Yeah, man. Man, I see so many, man, the chicks who y'all think are ugly or ain't got no shape or body on them, they be the main ones pregnant all the time. They stay pregnant. Because dudes is calling them up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because they ain't got nobody else to call. They know that chick is very reliable. Okay? They know she gonna come over. Okay? They gonna find a way to get over there. I mean, Rashid, it may get ugly, but it's gonna get ugly for the people who buy into gender war bullshit. It's a deal because dudes like to fuck. That's why. Dudes like to fuck. That's why they get them chicks pregnant. Because dudes like to fuck. And a lot of dudes will fuck anything. Okay, let's be real. A lot of these dudes will fuck anything. Especially if it's late at night and they're horny as shit. I said that too, Milky. There are women who are considered unattractive who do have good qualities. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of people who consider women unattractive. There's a lot of unattractive women who are married. Okay, they've been married for a long time because they have really good traits. They're good mothers, good homemakers. They can cook, they can clean. They can ride. They can ride a motherfucker to sleep. Okay. Okay, so they stay with a dude, man. Never underestimate these chicks, these unattractive chicks, man. They know how to keep a dude. They can tell some of these other women, they can give these other women some very good advice. But y'all don't want to hear from those women, okay? Y'all need to take some advice from them. They know how to keep a man. Well, that's a good point, crazy chick. Doggy style, you don't have to look at their face. That is a good point. I agree on that. You know what I'm saying? But that's for the dudes who are ready to bust quick. They not trying to go into 5 different positions. That's that one position they need. That's the one position they need. Let's see. see what that is. Shout out to everybody that is subscribing, all the people who are subscribing. Y'all can see your names on the left side. Shout out to y'all for subscribing. Hopefully y'all not subscribing to troll. Y'all subscribing to support. And hopefully I see y'all in some of these streams and comment sections. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up. Let y'all get y'all weekend started off right. Shout out to everybody that was here. I really do appreciate y'all for making this stream, you know, smash and roll and just go forward, full speed ahead. You know what I'm saying? I really do like making these streams and really speaking to y'all because it's fun. There's nothing like getting on here and going off and, you know, pissing people off. You got the trolls. The trolls make these streams fun too because I get a chance to just say whatever and just freestyle, you know, go in and just freestyle it and just go at them and piss them off and make them mad. And they get mad. They definitely will get mad. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, people. So deal, I might go to the movies, chill. I know I'm been making some commentary. Might go to the park. You know what I'm saying? Just to relax my mind. I would like to go to the beach. Y'all know I'm not that far from the beach here. But, you know, we'll see, you know. But I'm trying to relax this weekend. So, shout out to everybody. I'll see y'all in the next stream, all right? Let's see. Peace.